And but yeah,
Doing
welcome
good,
to the
bro.
show, Sports Hip Hop with DJ Mad Max, North Memphis' own, joining me here on the show. Raleigh, we already know what it is. Action Pack. He's celebrating his birthday tomorrow. So how do you usually get down for your birthday? How do you celebrate? Was there ever a time that you didn't want to celebrate your birthday because Biggie used to say birthdays were the worst days? Sometimes when you get older and you don't reach certain accomplishments, some people aren't comfortable celebrating your birthday. But are you comfortable with celebrating? Happy celebrating? And what are the ways you celebrate now?
I ain't gonna lie. I usually don't do like nothing for my birthday. Like this is really like one of the first times I'm probably gonna do something. Like I'm outside doing something. Like so, I'm really gonna probably, and I'm in Atlanta this time. Like you just said, I'm from Memphis. If y'all don't know, I'm from Murder. I'm from Raleigh, north side of Memphis, same part like Yo Gotti from towards that way. Yeah, so shit, like I'm moving around, like nigga moving around. So it's hard for me not to pop it on my birthday. So I'm popping it this year for sure.
And you should, because all the accomplishments that you have. And speaking of accomplishments, the big album, Action. Congratulations on the release of this. How has this been breaking down the barriers so far to your career to take things to the next level that you've been noticing so far?
Man, my tape, shout out to all my fans. My tape, I'm actually going stupid. But all this, all repeat that question one more time.
How has this album, Action, been breaking down the barriers to take your career to the next level so far? Because this is a groundbreaking album for you. Just I've seen all the content, all the visuals. You've really taken it to the next level. But how have you noticed it now, in a way, repay you from the industry side of things and just getting the numbers up, everything? How has this changed your life now?
Man, this really like my biggest tape.
Yeah.
Like once again, shout out my fans, everybody is rocking with me. This is like my biggest tape. Like they super in tune, and I'm watching the reaction from all my fans. Like this let me know what videos to shoot, what content to put out, what to do with everything. So shit, like this, like it's going stupid. Like and then only gonna get bigger. I got plenty. I got all type of music, all type of vibes. If you ain't heard it, go check it out. Like all type of vibes on there. Like for
Running with the
sure.
wolves through it all is an
Good
important
all.
one. Yeah, because
Bro,
you really just learn about your whole life story is insane, and just hearing about you starting your first track there at the age of 9. Do you remember what the song topic was when you wrote that song, your first song?
man, bro, I still remember. It go like it go. I had wrote it when I was. It was like like a little flashy. When you was young, you write music, you kind of on some flashy stuff. I was on some like I think I can't remember no like exact bars from it, but I was like man, I was just really rapping about popping it, talking about stuff that I ain't have at the time. So yeah, nah for sure.
Now, as you get on further with your career here and you tell your life story through your raps, do you feel as though that you're manifesting the things that you want in your raps? Do you believe in the power of manifestation?
Yeah, I believe in manifestation like a motherfucker. Cause, bro, I remember like times the stuff that I'm doing right now. Like I used to dream about this. Like even though like I still got a long way to go. I'm still working myself, but like just this level that I'm at right now. Like I used to dream about just doing this what I'm doing. Like rocking out shows. I used to dream about just like being in the studio. Like real talk. Like I used to have to hustle up on the money for the studio time. Like I was real deal grinding. Like to put my stuff in in motion. Like so, like I used to dream about like my just having unlimited studio time. I wasn't even thinking about the money, like I wasn't even thinking about the money. I was just thinking about like everything around is like this go on around like just being an artist. You know what I'm saying? But everything we come to play, I love how it's turning out though for sure. I
and
man,
and make it
like a
in the
motherfucker.
industry. When we think about it, people, do you think, as far as artists, or it could be anyone in any creative lane in entertainment, do you think people get too caught up in focusing on the fame? Because I know people want to get the money right away as well, because they want to support their lifestyle and get what out of any struggle that they're going through at the time. Do you think that people should really just focus on their purpose? Like if you're an artist, just focus on the music and all that'll come.
Yeah, for sure. Focus on the purpose that you're doing it for. But if you're doing it for money, that might be the drive that make you go crazy. Cause like you can't say like everybody doing it for money at the end of the day. Like, but like this is my dream. Like a lot of certain folks like this was they dream like me. Like this was my dream. Like I've been dreaming about rapping. Like I've been rapping since I was like about 9. Like I've been rapping since I was like 9. I probably wrote my first song when I was like 10, 9, around that age. So like I it wasn't even about the money with me. So yeah. So if you doing this and you want to do this, like it shouldn't be about the money with you, like at a certain level, like to the point where you know when it's time to be thinking about the money. But if you just want to put all this together, like you can't be thinking about the money. You just gotta get out here and put it in motion and go give it your all. It's the only way it's
Absolutely.
gonna work, for sure.
You got your first show booked at 16. Do you remember this experience of touching the stage for the first time? And was this when you officially let the monster out inside of you and showing that I could really do this as a performer on the stage?
Man, bro, my first show, I think I actually was like 15. I had a show at V Live Memphis. They stopped, they knocked it down in my city. I think it's still up, but they closed it down. They shut it down. So that was my first show I ever had. It was at a strip club, and I was like, y'all was 15, but yeah, and we were rocking it out. I still got the same people that in this car with me. Some of these folks in the car with me, and other car that's next to me. Man, these folks the same people that was on the stage with me. So I still got day one. Like we they watched me put this shit together for sure.
And salute to them and salute to everyone around you in your camp because it's teamwork makes the dream work at the end of the day.
For sure.
Yeah. No, it really is. But before the music thing, and even when we look at your career early on, you were also interested in playing basketball. So, what made you lose your motivation to step away from basketball?
Man, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I really wasn't too big, or I wasn't focused on basketball. Like the conditioning shit what caught me. Like I wasn't with all this shit, I started getting in trouble in class and shit. Like towards like I was hooping like probably like at the end of middle school. Then when I got to high school, this shit was over with. And then got that freedom and then start moving around and like I just gave it up. Like it slipped away. But I was still in tune. Like even the coaches, I still pull up. Like they got games. I was like one of them type people. I'm still thugging with the team. They got a game. I'm pulling up, checking them out. Cause my brother used to hoop too. So I was still like shit, like a part of the team. They still mess with me. I still like even the coaches. I still talk to some of the coaches from my school and shit to this day.
Oh,
For sure.
that's great that they stay in touch with you. And have you thought about going back to your school to do any performances at all?
Man, bro, it's been a minute. I used to do this shit. I done probably did it like about 3 times. I done probably performed in my school like for homecomings probably like about three times. Like I ain't did it in a minute since I done got older. Like, but I think last time I probably did, I was like about 18, 19. So it's been a little minute. I'm finna be 22 now, tomorrow at 12, for sure. So everybody
22.
shot me. Yeah, happy birthday to me. Yeah, for sure. Go tell me happy
Absolutely.
birthday.
Happy birthday. We know this. It's a big day tomorrow. I want to get into with your peers because you were making it big, especially I heard the story about you getting kicked out of school, but you were making it big. You had the song with Gunna. You were linking up with him. How did your
Yeah.
peers treat you once you started to really go up as far as when you were in high school? How did they treat you? Because I know some people may be happy for you, but at the end of the day, a lot of people are jealous because they can't do what you do.
Yeah, a lot of people, at the beginning though, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's like when all the support was really around for me. Like we used to be deep as hell. Like I used to be deep. Like everything I used to do, I used to be deep. Like we used to be moving around deep. Like now I don't even move with a lot of people. Like I used to only a certain amount of people that be around me like that. So like man, I ain't even like these people. I don't even pay attention to the hate either. Really, like so I always turn it into a positive thing. If you hating, I really don't get nobody no reason to hate. Like if you know me, you know I'm a real individual. So it ain't even know if you hating, you just hating. Like and you know that you're a hater for sure. So yeah.
Yeah, no. When you started to reach that fan base, what point was it for you that you think really drew in the people? Because as soon as you dropped out, got kicked out of school, you started hitting the pen right away. So what do you think was the song that really brought the audience to follow you and believe in you?
Man, first I had this song with I had a song with I had a song called Drown Love.
Hmm.
Then I had this in my city had caught me a little buzz and everybody started rocking with me. It was like a female song, but it was like a turn like a turn vibe. Like then I had dropped this jump with Gunna called Dripset when I was on think I dropped it when I was like 16 or 17. And that was like one of the first songs that connected with me, like that everybody around my city was just jamming. Like they still bumping it in the club. You go in the club, you might still hear it to this day. Like yeah, in my city. Yeah.
That's big, especially that you got the hometown love and that especially that they back you. But what do you think it is that artists from Raleigh, where you're from, what are the obstacles that they face? What is it as far as when it comes to this industry?
Man, I think we like artists coming from Raleigh, like get the shine that we need. Like it's kind of harder for you to pop coming from my side of town. Like it's really harder. Like ain't I don't know how to explain it to you. Like it's just harder. Like the support ain't there. But they go back to like everybody just supporting each other. Like you just gotta support each other at the end of the day. If you from my side of town, you support me, I support you. This shit how this just how they supposed to go. Or really, if you from my city, like if anywhere, like if I'm supporting you, shit, I know it should be no problem with supporting no nigga, like at all. So they
No,
would they be
sports
like,
free.
yeah, no, for sure. Support free don't cost a thing. So they really be on some like envious thing. Like niggas just be hating on each other. You gotta stop it though. Let's get some money together. This shit way better. It's way better getting money together.
It definitely is. If there was an artist similar how to Yo Gotti and Moneybagg helped you out, what would, if an artist were to come up to you, what would you tell them and advise them if they want to make it out of Raleigh or anyone from your area, if they want to make it in this business? Would you tell them to relocate? How would you tell them to approach with going about making it?
Man, shit. Stay focused. That's the
Stay
only thing.
focused.
Can't nobody stop you from being great but you. Ain't nobody can't block your success. Man, stay focused because ain't nobody, if it's distant, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Like if you hustling, it's gonna happen anyway. So don't never stop hustling. Never stop hustling. And it don't matter where you from. It don't matter where you from. Like don't stop hustling. You're gonna get somewhere for sure. Turn your hustle up to 100. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you. Even when they count you out.
And always doubt yourself too. Always pretend that you're the underdog so you can stay hungry.
For sure. You always gotta be humble. Stay down. Like, man, even when everybody bigging you up, humble yourself. Man, humble yourself down. Real talk. Cause man, it's somebody else out here working twice as hard as you. So man, you gotta stay focused out here. Real talk. Keep that hunger in you. For sure.
You're absolutely right. Especially that's something like what Kanye heard as far as the advice when Pharrell told him stay focused and always just continue to doubt yourself because that's how you really stay in the game so long. It's really a definition of longevity right there. But speaking of Kanye in relation to you wrote your own song V8 about your car accident.
Right.
Yeah, man. So
Now,
walk me through that and that situation. And do you have, because I was in a car accident when I was younger, and I can relate to you in this way about that. Do you have PTSD as far as driving and just being in the car?
nah. I think I reached two different type of things, but like, but I ain't got no PTSD. Like shit, even when I wreck, my brakes went out. But you around me, you know I'm a motherfucking driver. You know I'm driving like a motherfucker. So I ain't even, yeah. But like V8 though, I made this song after I had got on a high speed chase and I wrecked. My brakes went out. So I had some shit had went down. I had went and made the song like a week or two later. And this shit just everybody was just gravitating towards this shit because this shit was going on. Like this in my city, this was going on. Really, this was going on right now. Like ain't nobody stopping really for police like around here. Like so.
No, and you shouldn't either. Wolfpack Global Music. I'll get into the story about how this all came to fruition.
You said say that one more time.
With Wolfpack Global Music.
I was in touch with my boy Sid 4PO. I was in touch with him for like me and probably was in touch like 5 or 7 months before I even signed with Wolfpack. But shit, it was just love. You could just tell like they just want to see a nigga win. He put me with some real niggas and shit. We just getting this money. That's what we doing. We getting to this money. This and you see this shit live in effect when real niggas link up. This what happened for sure. No cap. Just keep
It's
watching.
blowing up. It's a movement.
For sure.
Have you had talks with the label that you're on now about getting a distribution, talking with the majors out there? Are you looking for the right deal or are you comfortable right now being independent and just moving forward with this and just building?
I'm comfortable with my team right now. Like cause we got some locked and loaded. Like we got plenty of stuff on the way. Like I got a collab tape with my homeboy Young Wolf. We got a tape so hard. Them like my brother. Like we got to take so hard. Finna get ready to come out. It's called WolfPack. Stay tuned. This shit gonna go stupid. And I got songs with everybody on probably down there everybody on my team. So shit like Highland Star. I got it's plenty dope talent sounders. Like we finna go stupid for sure. Shout out to Mad Mark, shit. Shout out to everybody. Rennie, it's plenty dope artists going stupid. Rico Cash, man, plenty of people going stupid. Destiny. Shout out to all my folks. For
I'm
sure.
Action. It speaks for itself. The album title, we already know that. But Action Pack, you used to go by Action Pack Gucci, and you dropped the Gucci because you had to go on your own route.
You been studying?
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. I dropped it on my own way. Nah, for sure. That's how I started off. But it was just too long. And I didn't want to feel like I was biting nobody in no type of way. So like I just cut that off and I just went with Action Pack. And it been like that ever since. Like some people call me Action Pack AP, but Action Pack AP ain't nothing but Action Pack at the end of the day. So it's really just Action Pack.
And it works for you too. And now it's trademarked pretty much because people know you're your staple right now.
Nah, for sure.
When you got into the game, your
Nah.
manager, I know because I wanted to bring this up to you because I think you have a lot of talent, just not even based on the music factor, but when you see the visuals, your manager put you into some acting classes. So tell me about your experience in these acting classes, and are you looking to take things to the next level and get in that action movie that you would be interested in?
Man, for sure. I'm for sure interested in doing like movies when I get through with the music. Really why I'm doing it. If I got somebody hit me up and you want me in your movie, let me know. Like, but I'm definitely interested in doing it. I had the acting class when I was like about 16. My manager put me in and he was just telling me like, this will help me. And it did, like, it helped me with the camera aspect of like shooting videos. Like every time I shoot a video, I know how like I want to look on the video. If I'm on the stage and I'm performing, like I know how I want to look. And I know how I want to, I just know how I want to do stuff. Like even with my voice, like it taught me all type of stuff. Like for sure. If you're an artist, like try all new stuff. Don't never be scared to try nothing. Get in acting school, get in singing school, because you're gonna be playing with your voice. Like all it help you. For sure.
Don't stay boxed in.
For sure. Don't stay boxed in. Step outside. Get outside your comfort zone. For sure.
Yeah. Oh, the best way to move in this industry is to be uncomfortable. If there's an actor out there that you would like to, I don't like to say exactly mold yourself or be just like, but what are some traits that you would want to be as far as taking on an actor? Who's an actor that you think is a real diverse, multi-talented actor that fits into any role that you would like to mold yourself after?
Man, it's people like co-actors. Denzel Washington. Yeah, you got people like Denzel Washington. You got people like Will Smith. Like these some of the coldest actors I done seen, like for sure. So if you had to say something like that, I'd go with like Denzel Washington or Will Smith for sure.
Yeah, the multi-talented, they could fit into any role, especially Will Smith. The things that he's done, Concussion, Ali, he could play anything. He's definitely one of the greats out there. As far as action movie, give an example of an action movie that if there was a production company to come after and they're saying, we want you for a role for this movie, what's that action movie that you want to be in?
Man, I want to be in some. You gotta have me in something to relate to me. Like for my first move, like I don't know. Like I step outside my comfort zone, as long as ain't no weird shit. Like, but like it gotta be something that fit me. Like I want to be. If it's gonna be some street shit or something, I don't know. Like something that just fit me. You know what I'm saying? I can't really just describe it. Yeah, for sure. Like an action movie, that'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? Because especially with me being action packed, so that'll be dope as hell. They got me in an action movie. We're going stupid. For sure.
And it fits the name too.
For sure.
Have you thought about expanding as far as the acting thing goes into fashion?
Nah, for sure. I follow fashion like a motherfucker. I'm like I just told you, I just left from shopping. That's why I was late on this motherfucker.
Oh no, it's trust me, you're all good. Especially you're celebrating your birthday too, man. So I know that's tomorrow. When by the time next year, because you turn 22 tomorrow, what do you want to have accomplished by the time you reach the age 23?
Man, by the time I reach the age 23, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I be so hard on myself. Like I wanna probably be already signing artists. Like by then, like for sure, have my own label. Like signing artists, signing producers, signing cameramen, engineers. Like I want to have my own situation going. Like, cause like I'm around real people that's giving me the game. Like, so I can see myself doing something like that. Like having my own label. No matter her giving the game to other young artists that's trying to, put this together, ready to get a all for sure.
Upcoming performances for the album. Are you putting together a tour here?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on some tour day. Just stay tuned. You gotta stay tuned with me. Check in on my IG, Action Pack AP, for sure. And just stay tuned. I'll be posting all my dates, all my show dates, everything like that, for sure.
You already know. Action Pack, man. Is there anything else you would love to let the fans know, audience, that we didn't cover here tonight?
Man, follow me on IG. Once again, Action Pack AP and my tape. I'm Action out now on all platforms. If you ain't got it, drop March the 8th. Go get it. It's going stupid. It's still going stupid. For sure. We out of here.
You already know. Action Pack, thank
Yeah.
you for coming on the show. Shout out to your
I
management for setting
appreciate
this
you.
up, man. You're always welcome on the show. I'm Action is playing on my radio station. It's in the rotation. Keep going, man. You're definitely a staple out there in Raleigh and Memphis. And keep expanding.
For sure. I appreciate you, bro.
You already know, man. Take care. Stay safe and happy birthday.
For sure. I appreciate you, man.
No doubt, man. Peace out.
Yeah, shit.